Sleep. Everyone slept before. At least I hope you have. If not, you're missing out, pal. I'm gonna tell you it's real nice. But you know, when you sleep, there's a rare occurrence that you might have a dream. And if you have a dream, you know, it could be good, it could be bad. I had one where I was in a 5-star restaurant. Not as a customer, but as the manager, you know, the owner of the place. And then I woke up. And then I realized a couple things. First of all, I do not have enough money to make a 5-star restaurant. Second of all, I don't have the skills to own a 5-star restaurant. So pretty disappointing. But you know what I do have? I do got Roblox. And Roblox got Restaurant Tycoon 3. So let's go. Alright, here we go. Time to make my dream a reality, boys. We gotta make a restaurant. Now you see, I made some calls with the bank asking for, you know, some little moolah so, you know, I can get started, you know. How am I supposed to start a restaurant with no money? You feel me? And, you know, they gave your boy a loan. Here we go. What type of starring design should we choose? Remember, I'm trying to build a 5-star restaurant. And a 5-star restaurant have some boxes they gotta meet. Box number 1, you know, they gotta look fancy. You know, this is a 5-star restaurant. I gotta look good. Box number 2, it's gotta look clean, you know, modern. Something that says, I wanna go there because it looks nice. And number 3, something that I like. You know, I'm just making it up. But at this point, if I don't like it, then it doesn't really matter. You feel me? Okay, you know what? I think I like this glass cafe. It's just like kind of modern and it looks nice. I also like glass, you know, so you could see through. Now it's actually about the food. What food will I have? I mean, having a restaurant is cool, but a restaurant without food isn't really anything. So I chose Canadian food. Let's get started with our restaurant. You see this right here? Look at that. 0.3 stars. Our goal is to make that into 5 stars. This restaurant, beautiful. But to do that, we gotta start with humble beginnings. Humble beginnings indeed. Day 1 went pretty easily. I served my few first customers, as you can see right there, and I even learned how to cook. Look at me, bro. Look at me cook right there. You see, I can cook. You know, who said I couldn't own a restaurant? I got this, bro. I didn't burn no food. First customers served easily, and they were happy. Now, while those customers were happy, I did quickly realize, you know, if I have to cook and serve, yo, that's kind of a lot of work. I ain't gonna do all that. So on day 1, I actually bought myself my first chef. I bet, you know, cooking all this food, it's kind of difficult. Hey, you wrong way, pal. Yo, bro, you good? No, I, now, what did I say? What did I tell you? No. He may not be the best with directions, you know, he doesn't know left or right. But you know what? He's a chef. So I say, let him cook now. Let him cook. No problem. So let's just cook. Let's just cook together, you know? Me and you are both chefs together. Can I get the dishes real quick? You know, one thing I do notice, this game is similar from the first one. There's no dishwashers in this game. Seriously, man. You know, I mean, it makes life a bit easier, but like, what? Are we just buying new plates every time? That's a little excessive in my opinion. But here we go. No, don't mind us. What you just say to me, bro? No. Who? Yo, I'm cooking your food tonight, bro. No, your specially will be cooked by me. Oh, my fault. I'm gonna give you that special. This one's for you, pal. Ready? Right here on the gravy. Okay, if it tastes weird, bro, just trust me, man. It's just, you know, our poutine special. Poutine special. Okay, serve it up. Serving it up to you. Serving it up to you. Well, hopefully he doesn't leave me a bad review. But you know what I do need to fix? Is we only have one dish, and that's poutine. Problem though, no problem, you know. This world, ooh, we get to choose a reward. Do I want a hamburger, a hot dog, or macaroni and cheese? I don't know how any of these have to do with Canada, but I'm gonna go with the burger. I'm just a burger type of guy. Cheeseburger, all right. Thank you. Add to menu. I wouldn't say it's Canadian, but it's definitely popular in Canada. I can't lie. Here we go, your poutine. Well, now if a new dish unlocked, you know, I was wondering, did my rating went up? So I went to go check. Okay, welcome. You know, we're starting a new 5. Has any of these guys liked my restaurant? Is it still 3? How do you get this again? Oh, okay. So food, services, atmosphere, expansions, and hygiene. Oh, okay. Hygiene is really low. We can get that fixed though. We just need a toilet. And so I went on to go build a toilet. Ta-da! And like the toilet paper is quite big in this game, so I could put it like this, like that maybe, or like all the way there. You know what? No toilet paper. Just like this, only like a peeing toilet, bro. You have a pee or you get out.
What?
With such a questionable bathroom, you know, it doesn't even have toilet paper, and the door isn't really that great. I was wondering, would anyone actually even use the bathroom? Yo, I was out here in the serving room, and I was like, what is this noise? And this guy's just washing his hands. They do that now? Hold up, was that a thing in the old game? That's actually... Is he about to use the bathroom?
Huh?
Did you just... Dude, how? There's a there's a door. Let me just. There's a door, guys. Come on now. All right, let's wait for my chef to cook up. All right. We're making that good moolah. We're not actually making that much money right now, though. We might need to work on this. Let's see. We only have 2 places. I'm thinking maybe we buy a server. We'll definitely make everything a little bit faster, to be honest. So I might need to buy a server. If I remember, it was like 250. So let's do that. So basically, I just played for a little bit, getting some money so I could actually afford my first server. Eleanor. Get over here. After hiring my first waiter, that was it. Day 1, day 2, over. And in day 3 and 4, I wasn't doing much. I was just kind of, serving customers, the whole shebang. I did get some new dishes though. I'm gonna put them on camera now. And on day 5, this is what I did. I went to explore a little. All right, here we are in the little town, it seems like. All right, so what is this, a statue? A wise man once said, let him cook. Oh yeah, all right, you let me cook now, huh? IKEA. I think it's IKEA, I'm pretty sure. Every kitchen, every accessory. Alright, what do we got? Plastic flamingos, stuff. They call us diamonds. I do have some diamonds. I don't think I really care though, so I'm gonna just hop out of here. Management level 3, there's a supermarket, so I can't enter that till management level 3. That was definitely not in Restaurant Tycoon 2. There's a fish area that requires frying level 3. What's this? Butcher? Chopping level 3? Whatever. How about the pier? Anything cool? Anything free that I could do? Ice cream shop? Oh, actually, I can go here. What menu? How do I order? Hello? Anyone work here, bro? Okay, it seems like no one was working there, but I don't really care. I didn't even want ice cream, you know? When I was done checking out all those, I went to go check out other people's restaurants just to see what they're doing before I go back to mine. And I realized from doing that, getting 5 stars might be harder than I thought. Who made this, huh? Where they at? This is huge. Oh my. There's drive-thrus in this game? What? And this is really it? Are we serious? Yo, their place is popping. There's no valid tables for my customer. Okay, hold on. What's this? There's only 3.6 stars?
How? Hold on, bro. How?
This bag looks beautiful. Are we joking? We're talking about 3.6 stars. I'm generally fried. If this is a 3.6 star restaurant, what am I trying to build a 5-star restaurant for? Nah. This just gives me motivation, actually. Petite restaurant, really? It is not petite. Nah, you know what? Let's go back to my restaurant, because it's day 5. Like I've been saying, day 4 and 3, just been saving up some money. And actually, it's about time we buy some stuff, I think. So we could build. I think we should build maybe more tables so we could seat more people. Upgrades. Tip jar collects extra. Oh, these are how I get tips. I want that, right? Tip jar. Tip jar now in build mode. Where do I unlock? Tip 10 bucks? Okay. Where do I should I put the tip jar? I'm gonna put it right here. So like when you walk out, you can give me a tip, you know. Now, with that being said, we do need more seats. Cheapest stuff I could buy is 75. All right, how are we gonna do this? Like really close to the bathroom. It's gonna be a bit awkward. How about we put it here? All right, let's take seats and add one there, and add one there. So we still have some money. I think we'll just save. Can I change the color? I wanted to match secondary color, right? So I want to, no, wrong thing. Reset, my fault. I want to change it to be like the same as the other seats. Close enough, I think. There we go. Now for a couple minor upgrades to the restaurant. I was wondering, did my rating went up or not? Look at that, we're almost to a 1-star restaurant. You know, my goal is to, of course, hit 5 stars. But I think for this episode, I'm gonna try getting to 2 stars first. And we'll see if y'all keep liking the video. Let's make my dream come true, and I'll work on that 5-star restaurant. But for now, it's almost the end of day 5, so let's get through a little bit more work. After seeing that guy's massive restaurant only rated 3.6 stars, I think, yeah, I got a reality check real quick. But you know what? We are almost to 1 star, and I was wondering, maybe to get us to the 1st star, we might need to get better menu. And in the upgrade menu, I saw there was drinks, so I say, let's get some drinks, people. If y'all remember, I said I wanted to get these drinks, so I could add drinks. That means I'm gonna add drinks to my restaurant. There we go. Drink stand available in build mode. This better be free. Drinks. Small drink machine, 150. It's not free, okay. After buying the upgrade, it seems like I didn't have enough money to buy the machine itself, so let's grind for a little bit, shall we? We finally have enough to buy ourselves the one and only drink machine. Where do we put this? It is pretty small. I'll put it right next to a tip machine. Here's the idea. You're gonna get a drink, right? And you're like, this food's been pretty good. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go get a drink. And you see the tip machine or tip jar, as I say. And then they're like, oh, you know what? The service been so good. The food been so nice. Free drinks and all. You know, I'ma tip him, you know? You see what I'm trying to get at? So let's put that down. Open drink machine. Water is thankfully free. Oh, it's like a menu item. Okay. And if I wanna get cola, I need to pay $50. What are these though? Like you see these aprons or whatever. Level 1. Oh, this is level 0. So you know what? We'll worry about that later. Let's just keep cooking. Oh yeah, look at this. Wait, hold on. So they want what? Is the chef gonna get water? Yeah. Oh, come on. Fill it up. And there it is. It's water. This is kind of really inefficient though. I think I might want to flip the machine because the chef is going all the way around to get it. So I'm gonna make his life a little easier on him. I'm gonna flip this machine. I thought the people were gonna get the machine themselves. I didn't know the chef man has to do that. It's kind of weird, don't you think? The chef has to get water for, I mean, I guess, but like these aren't like cups, you know. I thought like maybe they'll just come and walk, but to make the chef's life a little easier, I'm gonna put it right here. I should fix some issues. Now let's seriously get to grinding, bro. You know what? Let's go on a grind montage. I'll see y'all in what, day 10? Let's go. Alright, it's day number 10 now, as you can see. And well, not too much has happened because I was kind of just AFK a little bit. You know, I was actually editing the video while day number 10 was going on. So I did make some money, you know, but I didn't really get any new food because I actually needed to be playing the game. I didn't realize that. I thought if my waiter seat 5 customers, if she did that, I thought I was fine. I guess not. I guess I actually have to be the one doing that who's like, ooh, I actually have to be playing now. Okay, so yeah, but day number 10 is upon us. In actually, what is my star rating? Almost a 1 star. We're halfway to today's goal. And so with $600, there's a couple of things I could do. There's an upgrade right here called basic advertisement. Now I could get it will increase the customer spawn rate, so I could get that, but honestly, like I don't really have enough seats to really be needing any of that, right? You see, so instead I think I'm gonna just get more seats, maybe get a bit more decorations up. $685. Let's get the building. Let's see what I can do. All right, so tables. We're gonna still cheap out and buy the cheapest stuff, obviously. I'm not planning to spend too much money. Can I store? Okay, I gotta empty the restaurant. I saw. Sorry, people. They're already gone. Okay, let's just store everything. I need to make things more efficient. You know, I do plan for this to be a 5-star restaurant in the near future. But right now, as you could tell, it's definitely not 5 stars, and we're gonna need to be a bit more efficient with space. So we're gonna use one of those there, one of you there, and one of you there. Here's the plan. We could put 1, 2, right, like we did before, and 1, 2, and this one I guess could be like a big one. You know what I mean? If I put another table, these tables are kind of off colored. What color is it? And I just it's so easy. I like how you could just like that's smart. Whoever made that to a feature, thank you, bro. All right, we'll get all those, and we'll paint. Do I add like a seat here to like this one to make like a 60? Nah, that's doing too much. It looks kind of nice like this. We'll keep it. Actually, maybe I should have moved it all. Here. Give me 1 second. Quick readjustment time. Boom, there we go. Now with that readjustment, I want to add a little bit of space here because I'm pretty sure we could at least add some like new nature decor. I think nature's a good one. A single flower, you can put them inside. It's like more like an outside decoration. What's like an in-store decoration, like inside? Like I might at the level to be spending $100 on flowers. Yeah, no, I'm not. So instead we're gonna get a cone plant, I guess. We'll put one there and one there. Okay, that was $120. After adding all that decor, I finally got my first star. Oh, we reached 1 star. What is this aura coming? Oh, okay. Yo, we reached 1 star. I was celebrating, of course, because I just got my first star. But the video is trying to get to 2 stars. So I did a little bit of grinding to get some moolah. Everything is going pretty well till... Yo, what is this, Dine and Dash? I promise I was gonna pick... Yo, I was just... you know, changing my workers look. As you can see, look at my boy Martin, bro. He's fresh now in this new uniform. And Eleanor, I just was playing around and I just changed her completely. She don't even look the same no more. I was just changing them around. Then I just heard some Dine and Dash. Are we kidding? Yo, I was about to get robbed, bro. Okay, well, hold up. Forget about that. We do get a new dish. Okay. Do we like broaden our horizons even more and go more Mexican? Or do we just like, I don't want to get too Mexican food because like, what if they only start giving me Mexican food? So I'm gonna go with this Canadian food. Plus it's salmon, so like that's exotic. All right, let's save that one. Okay, that's good. All right, take 10 orders. That's easy. I'm still working on some cash. As you can see, I haven't made that much since the last time I checked in. So I'm see y'all later, bro. All right, So it's day number 65. Now you may be wondering, well, what happened? Last time you guys saw me, I was on day number, what, 12, I think? Yeah, let's just say I got really busy and I kind of just had the game kind of running. And now it's day 65. It was, yeah, kind of insane. I didn't do much upgrades. If I could recall, from day 13 to like 15 to like 16, I was playing the game, unlocked some new dishes, who I will show you on my menu real quick. I forget what I already had and what I didn't have at that time. I think nachos are new. I think the tacos are new, I'm pretty sure. And then actually I don't really remember which is new. I think most of these, a good amount of these are new. I don't think we had a donut frozen. I think the only dessert we had before was maybe ice cream. So now I got like 3 other desserts, plus well, I still kept water as the only drink. So yeah, but now that we have 10 grand to work with, let's see what we can actually do. If we go to the upgrades right here, it says I can buy a level 2 kitchen. Well, let's not buy that just yet, because it says actually it could be useful. I'll just wait though, because I don't want to spend 400 for no reason. But what I will buy is an expansion. And if I'm gonna buy an expansion, I'm gonna add seats, right? And I don't want my seats to be empty. So first things first, cheapest upgrade I'm probably gonna buy is this basic advertisement. So more people, more customers will come. So let's buy the basic advertisement so more people spawn in. Okay, basement advertisement. What's this mean? Show me. Ooh. Oh, is this like an ad? Oh, thing. Okay, hold up, chat. Let's get there real quick. Here we are. Yo, that's me, bro. Visit today. Look at that. We have advertising right in the butcher's shop. All right. Okay, so you know, when people, or well, anybody comes, they can see an advertisement of me. That's nice. All right, let's go back to my restaurant though. We're not done upgrading just yet. All right, just from that though, just quickly look at that. We actually got like a little bit more rating stars. I don't know how, but sure, we'll take it. We'll take it on. Let's go for upgrades. Another upgrade. Should I get left or right expansion? So here we walk in, right? Here is the kitchen area. If I buy one to the left, I mean the right side here, I could add more seating so people sit here. And then if I add it on the left, I could just make this bit long. Wait, which one is left and right? This one's my left. That's right. I'm guessing that's how it counts. So we can actually buy both, can we? Hold on. Let's just buy the right expansion. Here we go. Oh, this one's the right side. Okay. So let's buy the left expansion. So we could do the regular expansion, kitchen expansion, outdoor dining, and empty room. Oh, there's also garden. I'll just go with table setup, right? A regular expansion. Next up, let's see, what's the back expansion look like? Well, that is a pretty big expansion. Regular expansion. I'm gonna buy a kitchen expansion right here. Let's ka-ching that one. And then we're gonna also buy the right expansion right here. Now this is a pretty big restaurant size. We gotta definitely change some stuff up, but these 2 expansions already, we're getting close to that 2 stars. That's the goal for right now. I'm gonna close my restaurant and let's get the building construction time, because none of this looks real nice. So let's get to changing this up. So restaurant close, right? It's not what I go. Restaurant. All right. Sorry, we're gonna close the restaurant, kick everybody. My idea is I want to have some outdoor dining. So maybe on this side a little, we'll have outdoor dining here, and then on this side too. The front area will be nice. And actually, it's kind of hard to explain my vision. Let's just cut to when I make it. All right, here we are with the restaurant done. Now, I didn't really, let's say, have that much money left, because as you can see, I was starting to do something, but then I ended off without doing something. So I didn't have all that much money, but let me give you a little bit of a tour, shall we? So this side's the front kind of dining area. Let's just say, yeah, it's kind of basic right now. It's not finished. Renovation time. This side's a little bit more done, but still missing a lot of the stuff that I want. But if we actually do enter the restaurant, you can see my 2 chefs just waiting for the orders to come in. But as the inside design, yeah, it's a little weird. I just kind of just chose anything at this point. But you know, it's a style. You know, it's definitely a style. And so here's where all the seating is, and you have the seating on this side, and then of course the chefs. You know, they cook up here in the beautiful kitchen that I created, that I know they love and stuff. And then here are the bathrooms. You may not know it, but here's a bathroom, and here's one too. Now, would have made one like a men's bathroom, one's a woman's bathroom, but if I want to go here, it is incredibly expensive just to put a sign up. 160 bucks just for a sign? Yeah, no. So now let's see. With all that being said, we are only a 1.7 star restaurant. We are trying to get to 2 stars in this video, and I just spent a whole 10 grand. So if that doesn't do it, oh, hello. And if that doesn't do it, then I don't know what will. So let's hope that once I start serving people, this thing starts going up. As soon as I started serving the customers, I went back and go check the rating. And for some reason, it was even lower than it was before. A reason to this was because we didn't have enough workers. I would be seeing that there'd be so many orders the chefs are trying to cook. And then I would see that the servers have like people are just waiting to be seated, or they're just waiting for their food to arrive, or the dish to clean. And that's what's getting my rating even lower than it already was. So to fix this, spent a little bit of time grinding to get some money to unlock some new waiters and chefs. Alright, it's now day 86. And now if you've been wondering, like I said, I've been hiring some new chefs and some new waiters because, like I did tell you, I had some issues with there's like so many orders and the chefs, are trying their best, but they really aren't fast enough. And now with 3 chefs, it's getting a lot better. There's still some orders in the way, but it's not too bad. One of the main issues I have are the waiters actually. There's a lot of food that's just waiting to be served, like both on these counters here, and not just served. I mean, like, yeah, mostly served, but there's like stuff to be, clean, like dishes. And then there's customers that orders need to be taken and that need to be seated. It's a lot of work. And so I actually have pretty sure about 4 waiters and 3 chefs. And I realized, see how like these waiters are only holding like one item each time. So it takes quite a long time. But her, you see, Eleanor, I upgraded to level 3 and now she can hold like this big plate, like which I can do real quick. I'll show you, where it allows you to hold 3 of these things. So it's a lot more efficient because it allows the waiter to, only need to go to the kitchen once to serve 3 people. But still, we're still missing out a lot. Like there's a lot of orders to be taken and stuff. So we're not that efficient. But as you can see here, we're still a 1.6 star. Now I do have 2,000, almost $500. Honestly, bing, here we go. $2,600 actually now. So I'm gonna probably upgrade trying to get to that extra star. I'm not too sure what we should get. Like upgrades, management desk. What does that do? Do I want to spend $700 on that? And a kid menu? I feel like kids menu is a pretty good option. This was also pretty useful. A drive-through is pretty useful. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Make it simple. We're gonna get a kids menu and a manager's desk. So yeah, I bought the kids menu first, chose a starter dish, and then I bought a manager's desk to figure out what it was. And to be honest, I don't think it was that useful. I mean, I got to see some stats and stuff, like what type of customers came to my restaurant and what people are saying about the restaurant. One thing that was interesting was there's an upgrade that said franchise, who said I can earn money offline. And now that was pretty interesting. I thought it was free just to do, but no, I needed this one upgrade called like franchise owner or something, I forget now. And then I bought it because it was interesting, earning money offline. I thought I could make some good bank, but I only made like $50 an hour offline, and that's not bad, but there's a cap to it. You can only earn 250 in total. So yeah, it's not that great. But the main question is, did all that increase my rating? And well, would you look at that, it did. My rating is now 1.7 stars. So I did spend a lot of money, but my rating did went up, so pretty good. I wasn't quite sure what to do next, so what I just did was complete some tasks. I just tried to unlock as many menu items possible, different food, because surely that would increase my rating. So I was just playing, doing all these things. Let's get a time lapse of me collecting all the stuff and getting all the dishes. Here we go. that was a pretty quick montage. So if you didn't see, here's all the food that I got. Yeah, I unlocked quite a bit of food. Now, you see, here's a little bit of a funny thing. When I read it said buy furniture items to unlock the new dishes. I clicked on the thing that said furniture, and there was only so many options. So that's why in the clips I have a lot of office stuff, like these books everywhere. I thought those were it until I figured out you could also do other stuff. Who's kind of funny now. And now on my manager desk, there's just like tons of like papers and documents. It was kind of funny to think about, but that plus the other stuff actually brought my rating up to a drum roll, please. Would you look at that? We finally did it, people. We're at 2 stars. After all that grinding, it's been so long, but we're finally at 2 stars right now. 2-star restaurant. That was the whole goal of the video right now. I mean, I still want to get the 5 stars, but you know, we gotta start somewhere. And actually, I still have a lot of money left. I have 5 grand and there's cash everywhere. So I could still upgrade, but I think I'm gonna end the video off here though. Because, you know, we've done pretty good, you know. I've left some stuff undone, but we could fix all that in the next video. Because all I wanted to do is try to get the 2 stars. And this video's already been pretty long enough. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. And if y'all made it all the way here, if you don't mind liking and subscribing. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all next time. And also comment any tips you got, because there's got to be something I'm missing. Because yeah, I'm at day 108 and I only have a 2-star restaurant. So yeah, if you guys have any tips, I would appreciate them. But for now, see y'all next time. Alright, peace.